Hello. Okay, so when we're playing the note E, it can be tricky because this is the first time we're adding our right hand into the mix. So before our right hand was just kind of on the side, hanging out. But now it's gonna be put to use. So the first thing I want to do is really check that thumb on the left thumb on the back and put my 3 fingers down as if I was going to play G. And then I'm just gonna add, I don't know if you can see it so well on here, but there are these 2 extra holes on the bottom. I'm just going to add the first finger and the second finger. To help you while you're practicing, all I want you to do is just play E alone and really focus on using gentle air. So if you blow too hard, you're going to get that squeaky sound. E is different from B, A, and G. Because it's lower, you really don't need a whole lot of air as you play it. So I would just practice making sure my fingers are on that and just playing E in different patterns with E. And being super, super gentle. Once you feel you've got that and you're starting to play without the squeaky sounds, you feel like you know exactly what kind of gentle air to use, and your fingers feel comfortable just holding it on E, that's when I'd start practicing the changing. So then I just would go really slow. Put my fingers down and play. And making sure you're adjusting your fingers. If you're starting to feel that you're not covering the holes as well, or if you're hearing that squeak, then check your fingers. If they're curved like this, you're going to squeak because you're not covering the holes. So you want the fattest part of your fingers, again, it's the same as what's up here, the fattest part of your fingers to be on covering, and they're fat and flat. And then I would just start practicing moving from slow, changing from slowly, G, and then getting quicker with your change. And then as I get more comfortable moving quickly, then I can start to add the rhythms like and then I can go back and add the rest of the song. So that's where I would like you to start. Again, just practice playing alone on E. Just playing it by itself. Get those fingers where they need to be so you're comfortable. Then practice just slowly switching and playing as you switch. And get a little bit faster and faster switching between G and E so that you're comfortable. Again, if it squeaks a little bit while you're playing, no big deal, right? That happens from time to time. Recorders aren't the world's greatest instrument, so they can tend to be a little bit finicky, and even I squeak from time to time, so don't worry too much about that. Just make sure that you're covering the holes and you're using that gentle air. Really, really check on that and just really make sure you're good, okay? If you have anything else that you have questions about, feel free to email me. Feel free to contact me. I'm trying to check Seesaw as often as I can, but I'm finding that sometimes I either just miss you or it's not showing up the day that you post for some reason. So with 20 classrooms, that can be tough, but I promise that if you have any questions, I will get to it. It just takes me a little bit longer than it might take Mrs. Brandt. Okay? See ya.